Good morning, this is Mission Control Houston. Thank you for joining us for today's International Space Station update for Thursday, December 9th. This is a live view in the Johnson Space Center's International Space Station Flight Control Room. The Orbit 2 team is on duty and monitoring the vehicle systems and supporting the on-orbit crew as needed as they're working through their activities. This Orbit 2 team is being led by Flight Director Kwatsi Alabarujo, who is shown here in the lower right, and being supported by Lucia McCullough, who represents the crew office and serves as the voice of the flight control team with the onboard crew. The Expedition 26 crew is in the mid-afternoon of their crew day. Commander Scott Kelly has been continuing work updating software associated with the urine processing assembly. He's been working on that throughout the day and is scheduled to continue that work into this update hour. This is a look at the Expedition 26 crew. Again, Commander Scott Kelly to the far right, Oleg Skripochka to the far left, and Alexander Kaleri in the center. This is a live view from the International Space Station. The vehicle is just traveling off the west coast of North America. It's making its way over the Gulf of California and will travel westerly off the coast of Mexico. This is a view looking from an altitude of 357 kilometers, or approximately 190 nautical miles. As we mentioned, Scott will be continuing to work on some of the onboard computers with some continuing work with a software upload. He also just completed an interview with Fox News Radio that we will replay during this update hour. His day also includes some continued video work with the capillary flow experiment, which is a study he worked on yesterday. He also conducted a food questionnaire as part of the nutrition experiment and performed an audit of contingency water containers on board. His Russian counterparts are also busy in the Russian segment of the space station. Today they're unloading supplies and equipment from the Progress 40 cargo craft and inventorying those items. They're also replacing dust filter cartridges and spending about 3 hours on the BAR experiment, which is a Russian experiment to study detection methods and means for depressurization of the space station modules. Scott will continue with the software experiment work, but he is running ahead of schedule on that activity. The last few tasks involve some configurations of cables and other equipment. His final task of the day will be work on the BCAT, or binary colloidal alloy test experiment, also videotaping that for researchers. That'll be his last task of the afternoon, lasting about an hour before he has his daily planning conference with the ground control team and some off-duty time with his crewmates. They're scheduled for crew sleep at 3:30 p.m. Central Time.